Hello, everybody. How are you? Welcome back. I'm Joseph Tedisco, acting like a business. And of course, these are just a thought. First off, I wanted to explain that a lot of these videos, a lot of these seminar videos are um, pointed at the upstart actor. Yeah, the actor who's just getting into the business. Maybe he's got his training, looking at it, get out there and get some work, get some credit. And these are all for those beginners, those newbies, those people who's not quite sure which road to take. And I'm just offering an opinion since I've been on that road. But it's also good for you seasoned actors, you actors who have been around quite a while, kind of know a lot of this stuff, but sometimes it's good to reinforce your thinking and to kind of hear these ideas coming from another voice. So today I want to speak on the whys. There are two whys, and usually when I meet and I would do my live seminars, which of course I do, I would ask the question, why are you in this business? What is it that makes you want to be an actor? What is it that drives you? What is it that's put you on this path to seek a career as an actor? And of course, most of the time, and rightfully so, I get, well, I wanted to, the acting, the passion of creating, the love of the art, the artistic input I could put out there and just love the idea of being an actor and portraying and blah, 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 blah. Okay, so of course, I mean, and I'm here to tell you, no, that's not the reason. And I'm going to tell you what the reason is. Now, don't get mad at me, okay? Don't get crazy. But the reason that we are in this business is because of the money. Whoa, calm down. Okay, calm down. Let me explain. Don't get nervous here. Sit down. Back away from the camera. All right, I know, blasphemous, sacrilege. Back up and sit down, okay? Please. I know. Look, of course, we all have the passion and the desire and that drive to be on stage or in front of a camera and create characters and passion for the art and all that. I get it. Yes, 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 yes. And then it's no, 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 no. Once that passion and drive is innate in our bodies, it's no longer there. We're here for the money. Let's be real, okay? Because if nobody in this business could ever make a dime as an actor, then De Niro would be a plumber, Meryl Streep would be a professor at a university. I myself would, I don't know what I would be doing. Because at that stage, if you can't make money in this business, then it just becomes a hobby. That's the first why, which the passion and the drive, and the second why is for the money. You need to get to a point in your career where you're making money. And that's what distinguishes us between talented and successful. There's a difference between talent and success. A lot of us are talented. You've seen them before. They're talented, but they're not successful. And then we have successful people, and you've seen them in shows and films on stage, and they're not very talented, but they know how to be successful. And again, being a success is gauged on that old dollar sign, how much money you make. Okay, and that's the truth of it. The more successful you are, the more money you make, and that's how you gauge it. And there is a crossover between talent and success. If you just want to be talented and just say, oh, I don't care about the money, or I don't care about an agent, or I don't care about this, then it's a hobby, and that's fine. And you can give the talent as much input and love, and the community theater, and the showcases, and all those student films and low budgeted films as you want to do. And you never want to advance yourself. You never want to put yourself in the business part of it. Oh, the business, I don't like the business. Oh, I can't do business. I got to figure this out. Yeah, it's acting. It's like a business. And you're the product. And you have to market yourself. And that's when you start to cross over and start to figure out the difference between talent and success. Not an easy process. And I often wonder, is it the fact that you want to be talented and not concerned with the money that you don't approach the successful part of it? Or is it the fear of not being able to be successful that keeps you back into just being talented? So, what is that? You've got to make that decision, because once you start making money in this business, very unlikely will you work for free. I myself, I won't work for free. I can't. And there's a lot of different reasons that I won't do it. Number one is you have to elevate yourself, and you have to climb that ladder, and you have to make the money. And if you put yourself in these showcase arenas, and my manager told me, don't do it, stay away from it. The showcase, the low budgeted, non paying films, where sometimes it costs you money to do it. And the reason is because when you do that and you lock yourself in, and then the paying gig comes along, and you go, oh, I can't, I have integrity, I can't, no, I gave my word, I have to do I got a curtain tonight, and I can't, and yeah. Stop it, okay? Because the reason why you do the showcases, and the reasons why you do the low budgeted films and the non-paying films and all this other thing is so that you can put yourself in a position to have credits and have something to show so that you can get a paying job. I want to be a paying actor. This is why I do this. I set it up. Come on, you don't turn down the paying work or the opportunity for paying work because you got a showcase tonight, you got a curtain tonight, you got rehearsals tonight, or you have a low budgeted film that's costing you money to be in. To do that and not take the paying work, it's backwards. Do you get that? Do you really get that? So when you say, oh, I'm doing a showcase, we know why you're doing it. So people could come and see you. Maybe you can get an agent or a casting director, which is very difficult to do, so that they can give you and put you in a position to have paying work. You don't turn down the paying work to do the showcase. Okay, you have to understand that. And I was doing this film, and let me back it up a bit. I would work on a non-paying gig if, number one, it had potential where it could be have some exposure and really have some clout out there in film festivals and whatnot, or a showcase with it's with somebody's doing it, and they're going to bring in people so that you do it because you're going to get paid down the line, hopefully. They're very far and few in between for me. I just don't do it, because if I'm there and my agent or manager calls me and wants me to, oh, I got something for you, or I can't do it because I'm doing a show, they're going to go nuts. And that's why he told me, stay away from it. It's going to create more pain and more sorrow for you than you can imagine. The other thing you can do is when you do get booked on, let's say you have a nice showcase, it's a nice script, you want to do it, it's a nice character, but it's not going to pay. It's 16 performances and out the door, and it's not going to go anywhere. Most of them don't go anywhere. You'll get promises, but they won't go anywhere. And what I did is I would explain and say, listen, I am a working actor. I need to be a working actor. I have an agent or a manager who will me if I tell him I can't go and do a paying gig, because then he don't make money, I don't make money. So you have to work around that. If you can work around that, I'm available, and I would be more than willing to do this. 99.99% of the time, they're going to say, sorry, we can't. We don't have stand-in, not stand-ins, but I forget the term. When standby, when you're on stage and someone could get in and do your role for you. When you're doing an off-Broadway show, they have them, okay? Understudy, that's the word I'm looking for, where they can come in and take your role, and you have a little bit more free with that. But the off-Broadway is paying gig, okay? So you see where I'm going with this. I was doing, back when I was, again, crossing over and I thought I could do everything and you can't, I was booked on this short film. Nice project, nice role, nice character. And I told the people, I said, look, if you're going to have to work around my schedule, and they said, fine. And they scheduled me for a shoot where they had to, it was in a club, and they had to book the location. It was the only day they could get, and they had to rent their equipment to get there and all that. And then all of a sudden I got booked on a promo. It was a promo. It was a paying gig. It was through my manager, and it was with Richard Belzer. It was a fun thing. And I told them that, and they said, and the production of the film said, we can work around it. If you can get back to us by 3-4 o'clock, we're fine. And I thought I could, Bingo, no, I didn't. By the time I got out of the shoot, which was in Jersey, it was about 4 o'clock, and I hit traffic, and I didn't get to them till 5:30, 6 o'clock, and they were wrapping out, and they left everything there, and then they had to set lights up again, and they just couldn't recreate the lighting. It was a After the fact, it was a disaster, and I felt bad, but I couldn't give up the opportunity of that. So my point to you is be honest and be upfront with the people if you're going to do non-paying work. Let them know that they have to work around your schedule. There's got to come a point where if you want to be a successful money-making actor, that's what you have to do. It's acting like a business. And once you start doing that, you need to keep control of where you're working, how you're working. I have a spreadsheet that I put down, and I have every project I work on, the payroll company, how much I've earned, how much is being attached to my pension credit, my health credit, my residuals, and I keep all that. My unemployment it's all there, and it becomes an easy task because I'm acting like a business, acting like a business. And these are things that you really need to do. All right, make the transition. The WHYS, I understand some people don't want to hear that about the money, but it's true. It's just so true. And that's pretty much it. That is a wrap. I hope this was a fun session for you, and I hopefully it did open up your eyes and really see where you need to do as an actor and where you need to progress to. Okay, that's a wrap, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.